Hi, this is Fang and Cody.
And this is Cody the Cold.
And as you can see, we have extended our little hole in the ground shelter. Made some furnaces. Got our workbench right there. Made a chest. Made a little bit of a staircase. Doesn't lead anywhere right now, but it will eventually, and we'll show you what that turns into. And explain as our way goes on. So,
so first we're gonna start out by making a hoe.
I was in the hoe to farm.
Now basically this is how you make a hoe, and stone hoe will work. Really you don't need anything else. Basically they just take less damage, but if you have a lot of stone on your hands, it's the way to go. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just right clicking on grass tiles, and it will turn them into plowed
Spider
ground.
decided attacking randomly.
And oh wow,
Friendly
we have
during
a
the
spider.
day. That's odd. I didn't do anything to antagonize this spider.
Just he can take care of that while I go and collect my seeds. Yeah. If you die, tell me.
That thing almost killed me.
Alright, as you can see, it just pops up seeds every once in a while. Try not to clear cut too much of it, because it'll take it forever to grow back, and then you won't have some later. So
It doesn't take that long for it to turn back to normal grass.
well, no, because grass, they won't spread if you clear cut it for like 100 tiles. It takes forever to grow back. So just kind of clear cut a little bit of it, and then leave some. You know, just work around or do whatever.
Missed the seed right there.
And he is stealing my seeds for what reason? I have no idea.
I'm just picking up a few. There you go.
Okay. Anyway, so we have enough to, I guess, start our underground. Well, but
Before we are able to start it, we need to find some iron so we can make a bucket.
yes, and I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and go find some iron, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, thanks to Fallen Fang, we now have iron, so now it's on to making the bucket to get the water for a farm, which I'll go into, well, after I have the bucket.
Oh, apparently I had tons of coal.
So now I'm putting some iron in here, some iron in this forge.
Now I'm doing the same over on this, and we're both making some stuff. So it doesn't get clustered, even though we don't have that much. It's still quicker to have separate ones going.
Yeah. Might save us some time when we go post this up. See how it works out. We might have to split this one up a little bit, but then again we might not have to.
And I see a zombie swimming out there.
Great. Okay. Now I have the iron. So basically this is how you make a bucket. And now we have a bucket.
And if anybody is wondering what I'm going to be doing with my iron, I have 5, which is just enough for a iron pick. And we don't really need a sword right now, but I will be saving the other 2 for a sword until we have a use for a different purpose of it.
Okay. Well, I have gotten some water, and I'm about to show you how to make a endless pool of water. That way you don't have to go back up to the surface every time you want water and you're down here. Basically what I've done here is you go below the ground right here. This is basically going to be where the water's going to be, and I'll go ahead and place this up there, and now I'm going to run back up and get some more water.
No, it doesn't have to be this big. You can do it several ways. This is just how we're going to be doing it for a purpose of making a farm.
Yeah, it's just going to be for demonstration purposes. I'll show you why it works.
And we'll also show you the quicker, smaller, and easier ones.
Okay, as you can see, I placed water in this one and in this one over here. Now, the cool thing about water is if you do it this way, all three of these tiles are now filled. Well, you can take from the middle and it will fill back in. So, basically, you have an infinite supply of water without having to go back up to
And then once
the
you get
ocean
the
there.
then it will be a infinite pool of water, so you can take from wherever. Okay, now you can just take from any of these tiles over here, and they will become stationary again, and it's an infinite pool of water.
And yeah, so let's see here. I kind of messed up when I made this. To save time, I kind of dug out these trenches, not really realizing that I have to make the tiles in front of it dirt. So you're gonna have to sit through that with me.
I'll get started on it over on this side. Now we're just going to fill out the tiles next to it, right? Or this entire thing.
Yeah, just fill up those tiles right there.
Alright. Just for right now. Later we might be doing something big and fancy with this, but for now, just the purposes of showing you guys.
Okay, so now I have some, I already pre-prepared a bunch of torches. Basically this is what's going to grow your plants instead of sunlight. Just pretty much place it. It needs to be on the tile directly above it or as close as you can get to that. Basically you want it as bright as possible, so you see these are pretty much the brightest you can get. So yeah, he's already put torches over here apparently while I wasn't looking. Very sly. Alright, now I'm going to right click on these like I did to get the seeds and wait till they turn into healthy soil. Basically they just turn darker.
It's very noticeable.
Yes. And you see this one just over here changed. No, he just took out a torch of mine, so it changed. Oh, no, it is changing. Okay. So, as you can see, this one right here, and this one have changed. I'm not going to use these two right here because it doesn't have light enough source, or enough light source. So, I'm just going to, well, I kind of need to wait till they all turn darker. So I'll go ahead and start on also putting dirt right here. Another quick thing, you might want to put up a fence like on right here, right outside your dirt tiles. That way you don't walk on the plants, because if you walk on them, they sort of die.
You might want to fill that one tile up with water. That way it'll stop. It's running.
Okay. So now we have them filled up with water. I'll go ahead and plow these.
And I planted my one seedling over here. This will be my seedling.
Yes.
Grow, and that will be my food compared to Cody's tons of tiles of it. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, as you can see, I'm only, I don't know if you can see the difference because this texture pack doesn't have much of a difference. But I'm planning only on the darker tiles because the lighter ones will turn dark eventually. As long as they're next to water and light, they will go darker. But until then, you do not want to plant on them because it will, your seeds won't grow. So, now that you have the gist of that, let's move on to something else. What do you have in mind, Harris?
I guess we could not really extend this, but we could like do a tree farm.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I have some saplings, I believe. Yes, I have 25 saplings, so I will plant the trees, I'm guessing.
Okay, well, let me go and start digging them out. Basically, you want to go in, if you want to make it look nice, go in like 2 tiles. If you don't, then 1 tile is sufficient. It really doesn't matter, it's just kind of a preference. Just deep enough
Two
where you can
tiles.
put torches on 3 sides of the tree. Anyway, see my plants are already starting to grow, so I'll go ahead and plant some more on this soil that has turned darker.
And I'm just continuing with the tree farm.
And by the way, when I harvest these, if the dirt does not turn back to normal, like plowed dirt, you can go ahead and plant on it again, no problem. It won't kill your seeds, it won't grow any slower. You just kind of get a freebie and don't have to plow it.
Alright. So I have no torches, so...
Alright, well, we've showed you how to make tree farms and an underground farm. You can see that it's working. So, I guess we'll see you next episode. This is Cody the Cold out.
And this is Fall and Fang out. We will see you next time.